All right, welcome back everybody. It is Sunday, March 5th, 2023, run streak day 153. Now the last video that I put out was run streak day 150. So I've actually skipped a couple days. And I did actually film videos on both of those days, but just struggled to find time to put them together. On top of that, the footage didn't really come out as good as I wanted it to on one of the days. So I decided to take the day off yesterday, not put out any video at all. But I will upload this video today. It's gonna be a short one, but it will be on the day of. So I'm not a day behind at this point like I usually am with the videos. So that's a good thing. We'll see if I can keep that up. So it's a little bit of a windy, rainy morning. A little bit of rain drizzling down on me here. Not too bad though. It's supposed to be like scattered showers all day today. But it's supposed to get pretty warm. It's supposed to be like, I want to say 57 degrees today. So by this afternoon, should be nice and warm with the occasional shower. We'll see. Everything from the upstairs apartment is mostly moved into the downstairs apartment at this point. We're about 80% moved, aside from like the bed, the TV, my computer desk, and some clothes and some food. We just got to finish getting that stuff down there, and then we'll be 100% moved. So almost done. Made it to Gray's Lake here. Today I'm not running around the lake though. I did that the other day. I'm gonna go through the tunnel, take a little stroll through Waterworks Park. I'm not gonna cover the whole park today, just a little bit of it. See how it's looking over there. Haven't been there in a while. Made a quick pit stop here. I just wanted to see these rocks. There's a gentleman out here earlier, and I've seen these the last few times I've ran at the lake, but I didn't know who was actually doing it. But I saw a guy out here and he was putting these together, and they kind of go just all along the shore of the lake. Sorry, it's really windy, so the audio on this clip might be terrible, but still wanted to capture this. All right, back to running. All right, made it back from the run. 6.11 miles today. Pace today was 8 minutes and 31 seconds. Not too bad. It's about like normal at this point, running like 8:20, 8:30. It's pretty much like an everyday thing. Mileage for this week after the 6.11 miles, I should be a little bit over 38 miles for the week. I don't know the exact mileage there, but just over 38 basically, not quite 39. So not a bad week overall, especially considering I'm basically working full time at this point as well. Yeah, not a bad run. It didn't really rain on me too much, luckily. It was just kind of cloudy and windy. Few sprinkles of rain here and there, but nothing really that, hurt the run or anything like that. I'm gonna shower up, get dressed. We'll see you for the film review. All right, all done with the run, all showered up, rehydrating with a little bit of this coconut water. Found these coconut waters, by the way, on clearance over at Walmart for 50 cents. So I grabbed up a bunch of them last night, and as I was digging them out of my bag, 4 of these cans fell on my foot. So that was nice, and I got a nice bruise on the top of my foot right after it had just healed, almost completely healed from the other bruise on the bottom of my foot. Now I have one on top, which was giving me a little bit of grief during my run today. However, it is time for the film review, which means it's time for last night's Simon Pegg and Nick Frost movie. So, last night's movie, probably in my opinion, is the best Simon Pegg and Nick Frost movie. Now, some people might argue that Shaun of the Dead is better, maybe a couple other ones. I'm gonna go out and say it here. Hot Fuzz is my favorite Simon Pegg and Nick Frost movie. It's absolutely brilliant. It's got that perfect blend of like action and comedy. And Shaun of the Dead is pretty close as far as that goes as well. Okay, so the plot of the movie is Simon Pegg is a police officer in London. He's like super cop, total badass cop in London. Unfortunately for him, he ends up getting transferred out to this little tiny town out in the country, town which I can't actually remember the name, unfortunately. Now, out in the country, the police chief is Nick Frost's father, so Nick Frost is a cop as well. Ends up becoming Simon Pegg's partner in the police station out there. Now, things are going slow. You know, he's used to like catching criminals and fighting and doing all this exciting stuff in London. Then he goes out to the country and it's super boring. He's having to go on calls where he's catching swans that got away from like somebody's yard and stuff like that. Just really boring stuff, basically. But as the movie goes on, some murders start happening, or they're being deemed as accidents, but Simon Pegg is convinced that these are murders, and he's suspicious of Timothy Dalton's character, who owns the local supermarket. Now, one good thing about this movie, one thing that I didn't really notice before, but I noticed this time when I watched it, there's at least 2 Game of Thrones cast members in this movie. I'm gonna name one of them, and I'll leave the other one nameless. The Hound. I don't remember the actor's actual name that plays the Hound, unfortunately. These are, again, the type of high-quality film reviews that you get on this channel. But yes, the Hound does play a part in this movie. And then there's one other character from Game of Thrones that if you watch this movie, you may end up recognizing. I will give a little bit of a hint away. He's from the Red Wedding episode, and many others, of course. But back to the movie. So, these murders are happening. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost team up to solve this thing. Ends up being like this huge conspiracy, much bigger conspiracy than Simon Pegg originally thought. And at the end of the movie, there's lots of action, lots of shootouts, lots of guns, explosions. Again, it's just one of those movies where incredible mix of just laugh out loud comedy and really cool action scenes. And when I say really good action scenes, I mean they're really violent, really like realistic, just great action scenes. And what happens to Timothy Dalton at the end, I mean, it's terrible, but it makes me laugh every single time. So, what do I give Hot Fuzz as a rating? I'm gonna give it 4.9 out of 5 stars. Probably the highest rated movie that I've done so far throughout all these movie reviews. And again, it's just because it's such a well done movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. We rented it from our local library, but I'm sure it's available to stream somewhere. Alright, that does it for the film review. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my coconut water, hydrate up before I head to work. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. Till tomorrow, take care.